and welcome to the Patriot Connection. I'm Jenna McGuire.
And I'm Hunter Kozik. Christmas is the most popular national holiday in the United States. Patriot Connection reporter Isabella Border gets the inside scoop on everything related to the tradition.
Traditions are a fun way to celebrate Christmas and spend time with family. Whether they are new or they have been passed down for generations, they have become a staple in many people's holiday season. Some Christmas traditions date back to 16th century Germany and ancient Greece. We have adopted many traditions from them, including hanging a pickle ornament on the tree for children to look for in the morning and opening advent calendars on the days leading up to Christmas. Mr. Cirilli is a social studies teacher at Wheeling Park and teaches psychology. He says Christmas traditions have changed a lot over time.
A lot of it is from people taking their traditions and then combining them with other traditions that other people practiced.
Another popular holiday tradition is putting up a Christmas tree. Close to 100,000 households celebrate the season by displaying a tree. Whether it's driving through Ogilvy Park's Festival of Lights, baking cookies, or putting up the decorations, everyone has traditions they look forward to every year.
My favorite Christmas tradition is traveling to see my family and having dinner on Christmas Eve.
Decorating the tree with my family.
Having hot chocolate and reading a book the night before Christmas.
A lot of things. My favorite food during Christmas is lasagna.
Watching horror movies on Christmas Eve with my family.
My favorite Christmas tradition is probably every Christmas Eve me and my family watch The Grinch Stole Christmas. It's always been one of my favorite holiday movies.
Christmas isn't the only holiday celebrated this time of year. In fact, there are 14 other holidays celebrated in December. Whether you celebrate Hanukkah, Christmas, or Kwanzaa, the holidays are all about spending time with family. Reporting for the Patriot Connection, I'm Isabella Border.
If you don't have a holiday tradition, this year is a great time to make one. Remember, the holiday season is all about making memories.
It's that time of the year where roads are busiest. That also means it's time to ensure that those who are driving are prepared for both weather and road conditions.
As a matter of fact, there were 13,000 non-fatal injuries from crashing during Christmas in 2019. Dangerous climate conditions, traffic congestion, and impaired driving are three of the most common reasons for accidents during the holidays. Mr. Bugaj is an automotive technology teacher at Wheeling Park and explains how important it is to drive diligently on the road during these hectic times.
My advice to new drivers or any drivers during the holiday season is to just slow down because everyone's excited about Christmas, out shopping, doing whatever, running around. Just slow down, allow yourself plenty of distance between the car in front of you.
Before venturing out onto the road during bad weather, it's important to perform a maintenance check and carry emergency items in your vehicle.
You're going to start by keep your fuel tank full all the time so condensation does not start up. You want to keep jumper cables in the back in case the old battery dies, and keep a spare in the back. If not, make sure you get one before the winter hits. And you're going to check your tire tread to make sure they're not bald so you don't start sliding on the road.
Even the most prepared driver can lose control during dicey conditions, which poses the importance of knowing how to handle any given situation.
Best thing to do in a skid, turn the direction of the skid. Say you're skidding to the left, your car's sliding this way, turn your wheel into that direction. Then it'll straighten it out. And then if it starts sliding the other way, turn your wheel the opposite way.
So before getting behind the wheel, plan ahead by looking at the weather forecast, loading your car with emergency equipment, and checking the condition of your car.
Singing Christmas carols has become an American pastime. Patriot Connection reporters Alaire Alexander and Ian Murphy hit the halls to ask Wheeling Park students to sing a few lines of their favorite holiday tunes, and what has become one of our favorite stories at the Patriot Connection.
All I want for Christmas is you.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Frosty the Snowman was a happy, jolly soul.
Chingity ching, hee-haw, hee-haw, it's Dominic the donkey. Jiminy ching, hee-haw, hee-haw, the Italian Christmas donkey. La la la, the la la de la.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is right. Round yon virgin's mother
rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Woo!
Oh, jingle bell, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
All the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names.
They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve,
Santa came to say,
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
Then how the reindeer loved him
as they shouted out with glee.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Reporting from the Patriot Connection, I'm Ian Murphy.
The Guinness Book of World Records reports that White Christmas by Bing Crosby is not only the best-selling Christmas holiday single in the United States, but also the best-selling Christmas single of all time.
'Tis the season for sugary treats and huge feasts. The holidays are here, which means it's a perfect time to eat unhealthy. Patriot Connection reporter Trent Thomas takes a look at how to eat well during the holidays.
Well, the daily average calorie intake is 2,000. People eat as much as double the amount during the holiday season.
I'd say probably around 1,500.
I'd say somewhere around 3,000.
I feel that many people eat well over 2,000 calories in a given day.
I'd probably say 45,000.
Roughly 3,500. Turns out people eat up to a whopping 5,000 calories on Christmas Day alone. Staying healthy is more than just eating healthy or exercising. It's a combination of both. Fitting in workouts and making healthy food choices can help limit weight gain during the holidays. Mrs. Abraham is a health and physical education teacher at Wheeling Park. She explains the best way to stay fit during the winter season.
Maybe you set a goal for yourself through the holidays, one thing that you really want to try to maintain, and then make a plan for yourself and make a schedule so that you stick to it.
If you are struggling with overeating, try to be more mindful by waiting 10 minutes until you go back for seconds. Also, before putting everything you see on your plate, try seeing all your options and pick only the foods you need. Wheeling Park students and staff plan to stay healthy during the holidays.
I plan on staying healthy by running and going to the wellness center and working out.
Throughout the holidays, I try to just see if there's any gyms open that I can go to because I do want to work off those calories that I do take.
I plan to do hot yoga.
Just watching portion sizes. It's good to indulge a little bit on the holidays, but just trying to make your plate a little smaller.
Probably just by exercising regularly and watching what I eat.
Don't forget to eat plenty of leafy greens and vegetables for a balanced diet. Reporting for the Patriot Connection, I'm Trent Thomas.
Remember to eat lots of food and enjoy yourself this holiday season.
The holidays are here, but they aren't happy for everyone. Patriot Connection reporter Lauren Nolte explains.
To paraphrase the late, great Charles Dickens, holidays can be the best of times and the worst of times. Studies show that close to 70% of people experience loneliness during the holidays. Many of us set unrealistic expectations or focus too much on making the time magical, instead of simply enjoying it. Whether it's buying the perfect gift or splitting time between family members, the holidays can take a toll on our mental health.
What stresses me out over the holidays is picking out gifts for my friends and family. I think that managing my schoolwork, even though we don't have school, making sure I'm up to date stresses me out.
Trying to find gifts for all my friends and family.
What stresses me out is not enough money sometimes to buy people gifts.
The reality is that my wife does 90% of the work, so my stress level is kept to a pretty good minimum.
Honestly, the number one stressor for me is forgetting to buy for a person.
Well, during the holidays, it seems to go by really fast, so it's hard to have good time management during these times.
Probably trying to go to places to buy people gifts because they're always so packed and it's always hard to get in and out.
I think mostly it's having to stay home with your family and, pick up extra shifts.
It's important to realize that if you are stressed, you are not alone. Ms. Trefero is a school counselor at Wheeling Park High School. She says it's important to talk to someone.
They can definitely come and speak to a trusted adult at school, whether it's a counselor, a teacher, or a principal. Sometimes we feel that we are alone, and especially when we see everybody around us being happy during the holidays, but you definitely are not alone, and it's a lot more common than you think, so come talk to somebody to get help.
She also says that there are some solutions to not be as stressed and depressed.
There might be some of the loss that students have experienced in their families due to losing family members to COVID, or sometimes to other things as well. So that definitely has a great impact on the people that are around the table, around the Christmas tree, that are making the holidays a joyous time.
As with everything, COVID has also impacted the holidays.
If you're struggling over the holidays and we're already on Christmas break, it's going to be hard to find somebody here at school that will definitely be able to see the message. So if you're struggling, be sure to talk to a trusted adult at home. If you feel you're in an emergency, talk to a friend, an adult, call 911 if you need that immediate help, or there is a suicide prevention lifeline. That can also be a good resource to talk to somebody.
Remember to reach out if you need help. Contact your counselor or another trusted adult. Reporting for the Patriot Connection, I'm Lauren Nolte.
If you aren't able to talk to your counselor, there is a suicide hotline that is available 24 hours a day. The number is 800-273-8255.
Before we go to our break, it's time for our Park TV Trivia with Patriot Connection reporter Cole Wilkinson.
Many of us can't wait for the holiday season and everything that comes with it, including putting up the Christmas tree. This week's question is, when do most Americans put up a Christmas tree? Is it A, the weekend after Thanksgiving, B, the second week of December, or C, on Christmas Eve? We'll have the answer when we come back.
What if your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away?
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays and most holidays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank, the right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you. We've got it down to a science, an absolute state of art. We do it all, restoration, cleaning, and reconstruction. When disaster strikes, just pick up the phone. We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
Exciting things are happening in Ohio County schools, and it wouldn't have been possible without the support of our amazing community.
We're improving our facilities, updating our technology, and reimagining our classrooms. And it's all being done to provide the best education possible for our students. Thank you for supporting Ohio County schools in our efforts to make our school system the finest.
Ohio County schools,
together we achieve.
Did you know that texting and driving results in 2 million crashes per year? Also, texting and driving makes it 23 times more likely to be involved in an accident.
Texting and driving is against the law in 43 states, including West Virginia. In West Virginia, people who text and drive can be fined up to $100, and the cost goes up by $100 for every time thereafter. Before you get behind the wheel of a car, try putting your phone out of reach, in a place like the back seat or the glove box, and you can also silence your phone while driving. If you do need your phone for something important, pull over to the side of the road where it is safe to be able to talk, so you won't run the risk of being in an accident or worse.
Remember, when you're on the road, keep your thumbs on the wheel, not on your phone, because your safety is far more important than just one text. This message is brought to you by WPHP.
Before the break, we asked you, when do most Americans put up a Christmas tree? Is it A, the weekend after Thanksgiving, B, the second week of December, or C, on Christmas Eve? The answer is A, the weekend after Thanksgiving. The average American puts up their Christmas tree 4.5 weeks before Christmas, which usually falls right around Thanksgiving. But for residents in some states, the Christmas spirit kicks in even earlier.
Wondering what to get that special someone for Christmas? Patriot Connection reporter Mieja Lee takes a look at what gifts Wheeling Park students want to receive.
Holiday shopping is filled with a lot of excitement when it comes to buying gifts for family and friends. Technology is always one of the trendiest of products, but this year the focus is on health, wellness, and exercising machines. These products are being sold as quickly as they are shipping in. Mr. Turbanek, who teaches business marketing management at Wheeling Park, says all things technology, whether it's AirPods, phones, or any new generation products, are what's hot this holiday season.
We're also seeing a lot of technology-based stuff like laptops, gaming systems. A lot of folks now are really focusing on themselves and their self-care. So they're really taking care of their bodies by buying, personal equipment, eating healthier, buying equipment to use in their kitchens and at home, really just focusing on what they can do for themselves.
Other popular gifts this season include the Lego Clubhouse, puffer jackets, video games, and even gift cards. Although holiday spending is down slightly, shoppers are still hitting the stores and websites to get in their last-minute gifts.
For Christmas, I would like a second semester where our bathrooms don't get vandalized.
For Christmas, I want the new Lego set with 125 pieces, and you built the Henry Bridge.
I want the Kobe 8 Grinches and some Xbox gift cards.
I want some money and shoes for Christmas.
I want an Epiphone Sheraton 2 Pro.
I want some new sweatpants and some new hoodies.
PlayStation gift cards and Roblox gift cards.
Pokemon cards.
I would like a Bop It.
For Christmas, I want to get my windows tinted on my car.
Remember, this Christmas, it is not about how much money you spend, but about how much time you put into the gift for somebody else. Reporting for the Patriot Connection, I'm Miasia Lee.
Remember, not all gifts have to be expensive or extravagant. It's the thought that counts.
Christmas movies are a special part of the holiday season and have become a tradition for many families. Patriot Connection reporter Jake Walters explains.
Christmas movies have brought families together for over a century.
The first Christmas movie was a silent film called Santa Claus, which was made in 1898. Fast forward to today, when we look forward to Freeform's 25 Days of Christmas, as well as all Hallmark holiday movies that flood our screens during this season. Wheeling Park students and staff are among the 85 million people who love a good holiday movie.
My favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Story. You're going to shoot your eye out.
Me personally, it's The Polar Express.
My favorite's probably Christmas Vacation.
The Christmas Story. Home Alone.
Not only has watching Christmas movies become a popular tradition, it is also a big money maker at the box office. Research shows the top 5 highest grossing Christmas movies are The Grinch, Home Alone, Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, A Christmas Carol, and The Polar Express. Mr. Michaels is a business education teacher at Wheeling Park High School and says it is a profitable industry from the standpoint of advertising.
People tune in for that feeling of joy and the feeling of goodness that they see in these movies that come about with regards to how people interact at during the holiday season.
Christmas movies use a lot of the same storyline that other movies use, which makes it easy to market them to a large audience. Reporting for Patriot Connection, I'm Jake Walters.
One of the newest holiday movies this year is A Boy Called Christmas, which is now on Netflix.
It's one of the largest global celebrations, New Year's Eve. Every year, families across the world celebrate New Year's in their own special way. Patriot Connection reporter Will Nickerson takes a look at these New Year's traditions.
Research shows that the earliest celebration of New Year's happened over 4,000 years ago, as the ancient Babylonians celebrate the first new moon following the vernal equinox. The ways that people ring in the new year have evolved a lot since then, while others have remained the same. Whether it's watching the ball drop in New York City, banging pots and pans at the stroke of midnight, or eating sauerkraut to ensure good luck for the new year. Everyone has his or her own way of celebrating.
I like it with my friends.
I usually celebrate with my friends and family.
Usually in Brazil, the people just wear white clothes.
I usually spend time with friends, with family.
We used to spend the night with our family and eat cotechino.
Not surprisingly, a lot of traditions in the U.S. actually originated from other countries. Mrs. Robbins is a world language teacher at Wheeling Park who teaches Spanish. She says that people in different countries celebrate New Year's in many different ways.
Sauerkraut and pork at New Year's Eve at the stroking of the bell at midnight is another tradition, and I believe that came from Germany. I know that a lot of people do a deep clean on New Year's Eve to start the new year out fresh.
Believe it or not, in Denmark, the Danish actually throw plates at their neighbor's door on New Year's Eve. Reporting for the Patriot Connection, I'm Will Nickerson.
In Italy, the Italian people throw furniture out of their windows.
One of the nation's largest light shows is right here in our own backyard. Patriot Connection reporter Sophia Shitaro takes a look at Ogilvy Park's Festival of Lights.
Every year, people from far and near visit the beautiful Ogilvy Park to drive through the many light displays they have to offer. This year will be no different. As people load their car to make more memories, the annual festivities begin. Beginning in 1985, the Festival of Lights attracts more than 1 million visitors each year. The dazzling display includes 90 light attractions. It's become a holiday tradition for people of all ages to check out. Not only does it have the original displays including Snowflake Tunnel, the Candy Cane Wreath, the 12 Days of Christmas, but they also keep adding more displays every year. This year they have unveiled to us a 70-foot tall welcome tree at the hilltop at Ogilvy. Along with over 1 million people nationwide, our very own Wheeling Park students and staff enjoy driving through the lights.
My favorite is the tunnel of lights. It's so magical driving the car through it.
I've always liked the 12 Days of Christmas.
The dinosaurs.
Is the blue trees.
The carnival display.
Favorite is the candy cane display.
The Charlie Brown display.
Entire Ogilvy Festival of Lights.
WPHP-FM is a Wheeling Park's very own students-run radio station and has been part of the Ogilvy Festival Lights since the mid-80s, when the lights began. It's great for our radio station and for our students to be part of such a wonderful program. Mr. Nolte is a broadcasting technology teacher at WPHP, and he explains to us what opportunities the radio station provides.
The people who are attending the Festival of Lights an opportunity to, one, listen to some holiday music and enjoy their time while they're traveling through the lights. And we also offer information about some of the displays and also about activities or other things that might be going on in the park while they're there. So if they want to enjoy those, they can as well.
Don't forget to tune in to 91.9 FM when you're driving through the lights. You can also listen online. Just click the link on Wheeling Park's homepage. Reporting for the Patriot Connection, I'm Sophia Shitaro.
Remember, the dazzling drive-thru experience starts at dusk and lasts till midnight, now through January 9th.
Now let's take a look at what else is going on at Wheeling Park this week.
Individual training accounts are available for older youth ages 18 to 24. Up to $9,500 per individual is available for up to 2-year trainings for high-demand jobs through the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act funding. The listing of approved training programs can be found on the Northern Panhandle Workforce Development Board website, which is npworkforcewv.org.
If you are a current book club member or are interested in joining the club, please join the Book Club Schoology group. Please see Ms. Schreiner in room 344 if interested.
The House of the Carpenter needs volunteers for their after-school program. Volunteers would serve as tutors for middle school students. More information is provided on Schoology.
December 22nd is a professional learning day in Ohio County Schools. Students will not have school on the 22nd.
There is a Schoology group for GSA. Use the code on Schoology to join GSA this year.
If you're a junior or senior who took Mr. Gaelick's 1914 to 1945 class and didn't have the opportunity to go on a DC trip, make sure you stop by room 359 and talk to Mr. Gaelick. Remember, this is a very fluid situation and subject to change as COVID dictates.
The 2021 yearbooks are in and can be picked up in room 268 anytime during regular school hours.
The WVU Society of Women Engineers is starting a high school outreach club called SWE Next for high school females who are interested in engineering. The SWE Next is a way high school girls interested in engineering or technology to connect. The main goal of the SWE Next Club are college preparation, exposure to engineering pathways through guest speakers, and mentorship from WVU SWE members. This club is open to all female high school students in West Virginia and beyond, and it's also free. All meetings will be held in June. Check the link on Schoology for more information.
The last day of the first semester is January 7th, 2022.
Ohio County Schools will be on winter break from December 23rd through January 2nd. All classes will resume on January 3rd, 2022.
January 7th is a professional learning day in Ohio County Schools. Students do not have school on that day.
Check out our School Balfour website for information on class rings and grad packs. This includes essential grad gear, exciting apparel, and awesome accessories. The link is on Schoology.
Baseball conditioning started a few weeks ago. Anyone interested in playing baseball that is not currently playing a winter sport is encouraged to attend. Please stop in room R225 or R221 to pick up a packet of information. If you have any questions, message Coach Myers on Schoology.
If you are currently a Strongman member or interested in the club, please join the Schoology group.
Interested in the gaming club? Join the Gaming WPHS group on Schoology.
Need extra help in your classes? We have tutoring every week during activity period and Patriot Point.
That's it for this edition of the Patriot Connection. Remember, we're on WLTV 3 times a day, 7 days a week.
That's right, Hunter, at 6:30 a.m., 7 p.m., and 10 p.m. For all the Patriot Connection reporters, I'm Jenna McGuire.
And I'm Hunter Kozik. Have a great day.